Timestamp cheers.
Timestamp cheers. I got a new song for us.
You do?
You got yolk on you.
Oh, do I?
Yeah, you got yolk.
Do you mean
on you.
I didn't actually look in the mirror before I sat down to film a video?
That looks so gross.
It's gonna last 25 minutes?
No.
Are you sure?
Was it that bad?
It was that bad.
It wasn't that vibrant yellow. It couldn't have been.
It was pretty bright. It's so gross too. For the record, I hate being sticky. And it was spicy mayo, which was probably a really bad choice because now my lip burns a little bit.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
But I have a new intro song for us.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Excellent. What is the intro song today? My lip hurts? That's what
Tables, 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 tables.
Keep going, keep
tables,
going.
Tables, tables, tables.
Tables, 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 tables,
tables, tables, tables,
tables, tables, tables,
there's like
tables,
this map
tables.
forming, 3D map of David
and like,
Talks Tabletop.
with like a whole bunch of gears and stuff twisting and turning,
Yeah.
but it's actually board game pieces.
Yeah, tables, tables, tables,
Tables, tables, tables,
It's been
tables.
so long since I've watched Game of Thrones, I can't remember how that theme song continues.
But that's all you need to do is just that, and it's so perfect. I mean, Game of Thrones will never say no to us. Timestamp. Star Trek, Disney.
Alright, we're playing Codenames Duet. We even have a top-down cam because we're fancy.
Look at that. So fancy.
And, do you want to start?
Sure.
I need to look at the words.
I haven't looked at the words either because we just recently had to move them because they were off-center on the top cam.
I have a question. How does moving them change what they were?
Well, I was getting ready to look at them when you decided you needed to move them.
That I needed to move them.
And then I had
That's
to go
fair.
put stuff on my lip because...
You did that here.
I
You
literally
didn't go
did it
anywhere
here.
to go do that.
I know, but I did it. Well, instead of paying attention to the cards because I'm that dedicated.
Codenames Duet. That's what we're playing.
Codenames Duet.
Because he's never played it before.
I have played Codenames, just not the Duet version, which I thought was really cool.
Yeah.
So, let's see here.
Are we going to be in SFW?
Probably, I mean, that's what your channel's all about, is right? Not safe for work tables?
They're just poorly made tables.
Like OSHA unapproved tables. Like the ones when they come in on the boats, they're like, whoa, those tables, they're a little not safe for work.
Those tables are not going to work.
Totally unsafe. Unsafe for work tables.
What are you going to do?
Okay, here's what I'm going to do for you. I am going to give you... I think the easy. I think the best I got actually is 2 mammals.
2 mammals. I'm thinking sloth, and I'm thinking sloth, and I'm thinking mammals. I'm thinking mother, because like breasticles. So I don't really see anything else that I'm immediately thinking of mammals. Yeah, I'm gonna lock in sloth. Is that one of them?
Sloth is one of them, yes.
Okay. And then I'm gonna lock in mother. Is that one?
That is not one. I actually missed that one on the list.
Is that a boo-boo?
It's not a boo-boo. It's okay.
It's okay, so it's just a bystander?
It's just a bystander.
Okay.
Just shot right across the bow.
I killed a kid.
Yep, you killed a kid.
I killed a kid.
Well
Let's
done.
see.
Well done.
Did I just not pay attention to another one on here?
I don't know. I can't answer that question for you.
Mammal.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go for sitting 2.
Sitting 2. Well, a desk is a pretty safe place to sit, so I feel pretty good about that one. Jockeys also sit on top of a horse, which is pretty good. Drivers, they sit while they're driving. You sit on a bench. You sit in a saddle. What the fuck, Devin? There's a whole bunch of places you sit. I haven't even gotten through the rest of them. Sometimes you sit on an igloo cooler. I mean, maybe that's a sit thing. Gymnastics, they sit down in the middle of competitions. You sit down to drink coffee a lot of times. You sit on a train to go through a tunnel.
I think you're just trying to find ways
drawing.
to mess this up now. Like you're really working for this.
All right, I'm gonna give you desk for one. I'm gonna lock that one in. Really, desk is not one that you don't sit at a desk, Devin?
We're gonna go over this at the end of this game because I think that was not as bad as you seemed to take it. So I need to remember that you've given me mammal and I didn't get one of mammal.
Right.
And then you're up.
I still have one more left, right? I had 2.
No, as soon as you hit something wrong, you're done.
Really?
Yeah.
You were that bad at giving me. I thought desk was the safest one.
We're gonna go back and talk about this. We're gonna
Okay.
have a team
meeting.
Team meeting.
Okay. Is that gonna be the same one like you didn't have this morning when we came up with the original table theme song that you slept through?
Probably. I like sleeping through most meetings.
Okay.
I don't find most meetings valuable.
That's very fair. That's very fair. Okay. Well.
Is that your
No.
hint? Okay.
Definitely not.
I don't see much that works for well.
Oh, let's see.
We are killing it right now.
Okay, I've got a good one for you.
We
okay?
are 3 rounds in, or 2 rounds in.
2 rounds in.
And 2 deaths in.
2 deaths in. Here's a good one for you.
Mm-hmm.
2 for death.
RIP, R.I.P., and then another one. Patient, you could be about to die. Death. I'm going to lock in RIP.
That is correct.
Okay.
Yes. Good job.
And then I've got one more for death and potentially one more for mammal.
Mm-hmm.
Death, death, death. Death, death, death. I really think that even though it's sad to have that like association, I really do think about patients at a hospital. So my wife works as a doctor, so I'm not unfamiliar to conversations of death surrounding patients. Though you could be going you could have accidents on the road and die. I'm going to go with patient.
And we just lost the game.
Really?
Yeah.
You get on to me for desk, and you gave a clue that could so obviously be construed.
Saint Patrick had to die to become a saint.
That was the other one I thought about.
Right. That's also a mammal in theory as well. Because it was the person, and there was an only other person on the list that's a mammal besides mother, which I totally missed, and it was very fair that you asked for that one. Because
you don't think that's fair? Patient?
I see where you got there, but there are some other things that were clearly death.
At least my clearly one didn't have an assassin.
You're telling me you wouldn't think to sit at a desk, Devin?
These are the actual physical things you sit on. A desk. What do you sit at when you sit at a desk? You sit on a desk. No, you sit on a...
You sit on a chair.
On a chair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At a desk.
I think that bench and saddle override that since you physically sit on them.
A jockey sits on a horse.
Fair. You know what? The jockey, you know what they're not? This.
What about driver? He sits in a car. Was that one for you?
Unbelievable, huh?
Was driver one for you?
Yeah, that was a safe extra one. I was okay if you picked that one. It wasn't the one I meant, but I'm okay if you pick it.
Okay. All right, we have to do it again.
We're doing this again.
You're so
we
terrible.
are not in sync.
Do I have to put that stuff back on my lip again, Devin? Because it really made my lip kind of...
Absolutely, you are not allowed to do that again.
Okay, good.
Getting rid of that one. Can't believe this. Our team synergy is at 0.
0. You're uber competitive, too, which I really like.
Oh,
we need to change all these cards, though.
Yes, let's just flip them.
Okay. Have you flipped all of them or just the ones?
I have a question. As you've literally been watching me flip them, your question is, why are you flipping them that way? Oh my gosh. Now I'm going to... You are the worst teammate. This isn't a competitive... This is a team game. This is a cooperative experience.
Right. You're supposed to be
I'm
cooperating.
so
and making
unhappy
us
right
win.
now. I can't believe.
So for the record,
why did we choose to do this
We
together?
played Team Crocodile, and I was on Devin's team.
Oh, I kicked you off.
And I'm so bad. We played once, and he was like,
No,
wow.
we played a second time.
I know, hold on. We played once, and he was like, wow, you're so bad, but we're going to win this next time. All you got to do is not suck this bad. And every time I missed or hit something, he was like, wow, really? You couldn't have even, like, got it in the middle. Like, I'm not even asking for you to get 20. Just, like, keep it on the board, West.
To be fair, I asked you 3 times if you wanted to not use your rocket of a middle finger.
I can't help it. I got strong fingers. That's what she said. Timestamp. That's what she said. Timestamp.
Go yoke yourself. Go yoke yourself.
No, I don't have any more.
All right, I'm going to go first.
Oh, that's probably a good plan.
Oh, I need to actually... It's different reading them from the smaller way. I need to pay attention to that.
Mm-hmm. I think that was my problem.
Yeah, that was your problem. That's what the problem was.
Reading them from the other side.
That's what the problem was. I think on this side it's harder to forget to not read your other ones that aren't what you're going after.
That was my problem, for sure.
Yeah, that was your problem.
Why did road stay? It's still road. That's better.
Yep. I thought you flipped that one.
I did, and then you flipped it apparently.
I don't think I did. We'll go back to the...
We'll go back to the camera?
We'll go back to the camera. Instant replay. Let's see. This is tough.
Wait, timestamp. Cheers.
Timestamp cheers.
Now we need to run it backwards and pretend we're doing it all in backwards reverse order.
You're a mess. You're an absolute mess.
Disney, Star Trek.
You just saying stuff. Just throwing it in. Marvel United. I can't talk about that on my own channel.
No, you can't on your own channel.
No one has to know.
Okay, whenever you're ready.
This is tough. I don't know if I really even have... I don't really know... I'm trying to even just connect 2 things. Ugh.
All right, let me go first.
Okay. Yeah, you go first. I'm so flummoxed right now.
3.
Wow.
Seeds.
All right. I'm thinking of...
Let me say seed.
Singular seed.
Singular seed.
Okay. Singular seed. I'm thinking of like scarecrow, like a garden with the fact that they're trying to protect the seeds as they grow. I'm thinking of
Seed.
Seed?
Singular. Seed.
Seed, okay. That may have been too much of a clue to back me off. Seed. So you could think of 2 things. You could think of a singular form of a seed, or you could think of, like, seeding, like, or how's it spelled? Is it C-E-D-E, like to seed something to someone, or is it S-E-E-D? Like, you have to, like, that's at least...
E-E-D.
E-E-D, okay, S-E-E-D. Oh, like a cherry pit. I feel pretty confident about that, actually. I'm going to lock in cherry.
That's correct.
Okay.
Thank God.
So a pit of a cherry, and then seed. Now I'm thinking of like memory, like to seed a memory into someone, like Inception.
Or to sow your own seed.
Seed. You grind seeds or grain at a mill, so that's viable. I'm thinking of also like snap peas. Seed. You use spray to protect your seeds, like pesticide spray. I feel good. A mill?
Mill is 1.
Mill is 1. Okay, and then... I like the idea of squirrels taking seeds, though, like nuts. And they're happy to eat seeds from a bird feeder. Hose. You water your seeds. Hose?
No, that is we hit an innocent person.
Okay. Scarecrow, squirrel. There's a couple that I think could be in there. It just depends. I'm going to go with... I'm going to go with Essentials 2.
Essentials.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so...
I don't like my combo of words that I have to do.
bulbs are not necessarily essential, although light is a good thing. It's good to have your memory, so that's kind of essential. If I was a lady, a Coach bag might be an essential. Wonderland pepper spray
We're such bad teammates.
team. Soap feels pretty essential because you should probably bathe every day and not be a stinky person. So I'm going to start with soap.
You going to lock that in?
I am locking that in.
Okay.
Excellent. That is really, really good.
Yeah.
Now I am just so unsure about everything else because I don't know exactly what other essential items there might be. I mean, memory is probably the closest thing. But bulbs are like on this list of other things that would be essential. And that was an item that you'd get at the store, so I feel like that might work. Do I feel good enough about it to lock it in? Probably not. I don't think Devin felt very good about it either. But this is the Mingo. I do things my own way, so lock it in, bulbs. Hell yeah. Was that the two you thought about?
Yep.
Oh, that's so good.
Yep, there we go.
Excellent. Well done.
Household essentials, baby.
That's right. I like it.
All right, you're up. Now I got to think about my other words.
Right?
Son of a gun. I think I have potentially another setup. We'll have to see.
4. Wars.
4?
Wars.
Oh my gosh. Team Wonderland. So let's lock in Wonderland.
100%. Thank God.
3 more for Wars. Ice Age. I don't really think that had wars. I think of like Notre Dame, like teams fighting. Moses wasn't really involved in a war with the Egyptians. Wars. Jumper. Potato guns. Having a war with potato guns. I like the idea of team. Teams to either side of a war. Team.
Yep.
Okay. 2 more for wars. I think it was like Bay of Pigs is kind of something I'm thinking of. Bay of Pigs with like the Cold War. Snap. If somebody snaps, they could go to war. Like, you know, if they're... Wars, they would usually have like a Christmas truce. They did that during World War II.
World War One.
I think they also did it during World War II. No, you're right. It was just the armistice was on just Christmas on World War One. Yep. You're right. That's a hard... The question is like, so my mom is a big military history buff and she has a master's in history, so like I grew up thinking about that stuff all the time. But most people wouldn't instinctively associate Christmas with wars. But you are a big history buff too. Mm-hmm. The question is, would you have thought about it in that context? Bay of Pigs, I really do think about that though. like in memory, we have a bunch of wars, like in history, but memory and history aren't necessarily associated. Puppets, like you could have puppets, like if you're, if you have like puppet governments and puppet regimes that are frequently in war-torn areas. Man, this is tough. There's a lot of ways to go with this. I really like the idea of like armistice at Christmas time. Christmas?
No.
Is that just a bystander?
That is death.
That is death?
That is death.
Fuck!
That is death.
What were the other two?
Jumper, because you have people that jump out of planes.
Oh, like a airborne
and
infantry.
Then memory, because the card game memory for war, you have to remember things, and also war, you have memories of bad things happening to you.
Oh, like PTSD and stuff.
Yeah, it's kind of where I was going with that.
So
one.
both of mine were wrong.
But Bay wouldn't have ended us.
Okay.
Yeah.
I really liked the idea of like the Christmas art. I thought I was getting in your head. I thought I was getting in your head.
Had I known your mom was such a history buff, I would have thought differently potentially. But
all right, we gotta go again. We have to do better than death in like 3 rounds.
Yeah, I agree.
So
we're gonna flip these over again.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's flip them over again. So we will swap out cards. Wonderland War, that was really good.
I thought that was a good one.
Yeah, that was a really good one. Hey, we know games.
Yay,
That's
games.
It. We don't know how to play games, apparently.
We really suck at this one, apparently. But, all right, and so now this time we have to do them more not safe for work, or are we just staying straight because we can't seem to win anyway?
I have not even been able to think of anything inappropriate because I haven't even been able to think of anything appropriate.
Fair. That's also fair.
But I'm happy to mix it up and go dark.
If it allows.
I'm happy to not have OSHA approve my tables. Okay. So we got all that.
Whew.
Let's get a new one of these.
Okay.
These can go over here. Let's get a new one. This is how we do it. This is how we table.
This is how we table. It's Friday night and your table's all right.
It's not working for me anymore.
No? Okay.
It's not working for me anymore. I need to come up with some stuff. Okay. That's not great. If you have anything, you let me know.
I got 3.
You have a 3? Oh my gosh! You're so much faster at this than I am.
Yeah, I've got 3.
Okay.
Tools.
I'm thinking of a razor. I'm thinking of cable's iffy, but I'm thinking of a razor. A rifle could be considered a tool. A bucket. I'm gonna go with bucket.
Yep.
So that seems the safest. I like the idea of a razor.
Yep.
Cool. And then another tool. I really do think that rifle could work, but cable might work. But cable's like more of, it's not necessarily a tool. It's like an item in your house. I really do like the idea of it being a rifle. Like, that is a tool that you go... A rifle?
Yep.
Cool.
Very nice. Well done. That was a 3.
That was a 3. We've got a 3. Man, so much better right now. All right, now I have to go.
Mm-hmm. And do at least as well as 3.
Oh, dear. Let's go... Land 2.
Land 2.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's see. Earth and Texas seem pretty obvious. Although streets are on the land, caves are in the land, ants grab land off the ground.
I love how your ants grab land off of the ground.
Yep. King Arthur was the head of England during the day, so he was king of the land. Vikings found new land. You dash across the land. Walruses sleep on land. Lemonade stands are on the land. But I'm going to go with Earth.
Earth is one.
Great. And Texas as the other.
Texas is a bystander.
Really? Texas is a bystander.
Yep.
Like an actual state is a bystander for land. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right. I think I have a general idea of what the other one should have been.
Okay. All right. I need to think of something inappropriate. So I got to come up with something.
All right. Let's see here.
Do it. Whatever you just came up with, you should do.
Okay. Suck 1. Vampire. Yes, correct.
Toothy 1.
Sometimes brides can be toothy if you're trying to be dirty. But
I wasn't trying to be dirty. But I love where your head's at.
I'm going to probably go, however, with walrus. Because, yeah.
Boom.
Oh, let's see.
And if you... you got walrus, so you
Right.
can guess for... Because you got the exact amount, you can have a free guess for one that you, previous.
Flag. Dang it.
So...
But that still leaves it there, right?
Huh?
It's still unavailable. It's not an available word for you, but it could still be an available word
Nope.
for me.
We lose out on that card, I believe. Well, actually, I don't know. No, yeah, I think it's gone. I think.
Okay.
Maybe it's not gone.
That is not the way I played in the past. But I've never played Duet technically, so I don't know if that changes anything.
Oh, when you're guessing, only the partner side of the key card is relevant. So just put it there.
Okay. All right, so now it's time for me.
Actually, cover it up there is a no. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
So now it's time for me to come up.
That tells
with
me stuff.
something.
That's good. You can say anything you want. Now I'm also going to add flag.
Oh, let's see. What kind of fun can we have now?
You're not talking. We gotta talk.
Yes.
We gotta talk. We gotta talk.
Okay, how about
About tables.
COVID? That's something we probably shouldn't say like Disney and Star Trek.
COVID for how many? Just one? Fever.
Fever would be correct, yes. Well done.
Alrighty. Oh, and I'm going to get a bonus guess of flag.
No, now we killed the other person on the other side of that card. I was just wondering.
I think we've ended some of these rounds. Like each time you end a round, you have to just like say that you've ended it. I think we've ended like 2. I think we only have like 4 rounds left.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. Yeah. Because they count as both round trackers and out here trackers.
Ah.
And I think that was your 3rd time to go.
Yeah.
You did like 3, and then you did 1, and then you did 1.
Okay.
So I need to go, and I need to help us guess some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I've already given you one that you haven't got yet. So now I'm going to do... now I'm trying to think if that's one of the things I'm thinking of. Maybe. I'll just go for it. Plagues, too.
Locust, for sure.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to remember if I remember my My biblical reading.
So like, I don't remember anything having to do with caves or Vikings or brides or dashes or lemonade or Napoleon or Texas so there's some ants, cowboys, governor, cable, like none of that stuff. So I think fog is probably the closest other one because like that was the thing that killed them in the night. Oh, whew, okay.
Wasn't there a fog?
There was.
That like descended and it like killed?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm not crazy.
You're not crazy.
I'm not crazy.
You're not crazy.
All right, so we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We need 6 more in 2 rounds. Do you want to go for a free guess, by the way, of previous stuff that I said?
I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. So if what I chose already
wasn't... You didn't get land.
Yeah, I remember. I don't feel good enough about anything left on here to feel good. Well, how about ranch?
Okay, there we go.
Okay, good.
Massive amount of land.
Yes. Okay, we're going to go with rope for 2. Cable, yep.
And then... when you first get married, you usually do some, like, you kind of, like, tie up the bride, do a little bit of kink. I'm just kidding. That's not a real guess.
Man.
Cowboy.
That is correct, yes. Amber, I'm so sorry for you. I don't know what your first wedding night was like, but it was probably a little fun.
And that was a we've only got 2 left.
2 left, and we've got 3 more to go.
All right, I'm gonna try and go for it. British 2.
King Arthur.
Yep.
Ooh. So I feel like Napoleon is going to be the other option. Oh, governor is also an option. Yikes. Napoleon. Oh, no. Oh, no.
I think we've officially lost because I can't guess my own stuff.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw. Texas.
Yes. That's all of mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last one was governor.
Oh.
Like the British governors and the colonial.
It was a choice between the two. And the British are always fighting the French. So.
Yep. No, it's good. We did way better that time.
We did significantly better. I feel much better about how we did.
Alrighty. Well, this was a thing.
This was a thing. This is a thing we did to film content for Devin Talks About Tables.
Let me see. I'm trying to come up with some stuff.
Well, you said you had an outro that you prepared, that you spent all night dreaming about. You had like
doing this to me because I did this to you.
This whole fancy dream.
You're right. I dreamed about it.
You even woke up and you were like, "Hey, here it is.
This is my plan. This is my idea.
It's so good."
And I told it to you guys previously. And I had it rehearsed, and it was ready.
It was ready with you, yeah.
I was going to just break into
this amazing lyrical bastion of like if you were Eminem, but as Devin.
Lose yourself in the table. You want it. You never, ever let go of the table. He's got meatballs on his table already. Mom doesn't want to play with them.
That was...
Lose yourself in the table.
It's so good. It was so good, Devin. I'm so glad you did that for us all.
Rehearsed it for everybody.
So good.
Bye-bye to you.
Jazz hands.
Bye-bye to you. See you guys next time.